Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing amazing. I am already in my pyjamas. It's about 8:30 I think it is. I've retired to my bedroom, ready to get super cozy for the evening. I've had a long old day, filling up a skip, which is not very glamorous but has been so amazing to get done. I've been clearing out a shed. It's been very therapeutic. So yeah, I've had a very productive day and I'm ready for a lovely cozy evening now. And I thought I'd do today's video about like my most favourite subject or like just thing to do in the world. This video is going to be all about romanticizing your life, which is something I am obsessed with doing, and I've been obsessed with doing it since I was a child. I want to talk about all the different ways that you can romanticize your life. There is so many things you can do. Honestly, if you do them, you will 100% have a better day. I was actually been thinking as well, because I love talking about these kinds of things, whether it would be an idea to maybe start a podcast. I don't know. I've been toying with the idea. Would anybody listen? Is that something that any of you would be interested in? Please do let me know in the comments down below. I personally love a podcast, but I have no idea whether anybody would be interested in listening to me chatting away on a podcast, but it was something that, I think I'd quite like the idea of it. So yeah, do give me your thoughts and opinions down below if that'd be something that you'd be interested in. Anyway, today's video, how to romanticize your life. First off, let's just talk about what on earth it means and why it's important. Romanticizing your life is seeing the magic basically in all the little things in everyday life. And it's not about being unrealistic, but it is about seeing the magic in all the little mundane day-to-day tasks that we all have to do. I think when you start romanticizing your days, you start really loving the life that you have. It teaches you to find beauty in the everyday. So not just waiting for a holiday or for an occasion or for a relationship. You've got to start creating your own joy in life's everyday little moments, and I'm going to talk about different ways that you can do that in today's video. Like I say, this is something that I've done forever. I can remember being really little, we would go for like walks after tea a lot, and I remember this one particular occasion I put on like my best clothes, on my disco clothes, that's what I called them. I had like these bright orange flares and this like bright orange top to match it, and I loved it so much. And I was like ready to go, and I always remember my dad saying to me, "Carly, we're just going for a walk." Like, I would dress up or want to dress up for any occasion. I used to literally walk around the house as a child pretending that I was like in a film or a TV show. I would also, anybody else used to do this, because I used to do this all the time when I was little and I'd bake in the kitchen. I would pretend that I was on a cooking channel and I would really make such a performance of it, but loved doing all of that. So romanticizing my life has been something that I have definitely done forever, because it really is about all of that. It is about finding joy in the everyday tasks like cooking a meal, baking a cake. It is wearing the nice clothes just because, why not? Like, don't wait for an occasion to wear the nice things. It is all about showing up for yourself and giving yourself the love and attention that you deserve. If you start having some slow moments throughout the day to just really appreciate everything around you, or drinking your hot cup of coffee a little bit slower, really appreciating the taste of it, and yeah, just feeling grateful for everything, you really start to notice what's already good, which will make you happier overall. So let's talk about some really easy ways that you can start romanticizing your life and just enjoying every day that little bit more. I talk a lot about morning routines, and creating a romantic morning routine is so easy. It is so important to set the tone for your day before the world demands your attention, before if you've got like a really crazy busy day ahead of you. Instead of having a manic stress morning, if you start it slowly and you start it with care for yourself, you're telling yourself, I matter enough to start gently. So even if the rest of the day is chaotic, those quiet moments in the morning become a real sanctuary. If you can wake up to gentle music or nature sounds, you can get those sunrise lamps as well, can't you? I actually might look into one of those. Anything that's going to wake you up gently. We want to be eased into the day as soon as we open our eyes. Also, obviously now it's spring and the weather's a bit nicer and the mornings are lighter. The first thing I love to do is to go and open the blinds, let the sunlight in. I live for the sunshine, and these longer days. So yeah, letting the sunlight in, open the window, get some fresh air in. You can light a candle as soon as you wake up as well. Set yourself a really nice atmosphere just for the time that you are getting ready for the day. It still makes such a difference. And I talk about not waiting to wear the nice things. I personally feel so much better about the day ahead when I make an effort to put something nice on when I do my hair and makeup. It might not be your thing exactly, but it is something that I personally love. I love sitting and doing my makeup. I will sit and I'll listen to a podcast or I'll listen to music. I find it a really nice moment, especially like before a night out or anything as well. Like, I really love to take my time doing that. I really romanticize the whole situation, dancing around, trying different makeup techniques, all of that before a night out, but I still do it in the morning as well. I feel like I have such a better day when I've just put on a bit of makeup and I've picked out something nice to wear. Obviously it's all about comfort as well, so wear whatever you feel the most comfortable in and confident in. I love to dress up for myself. I remember I would walk to school on the school runs a lot. This wasn't that long ago actually, doing the school runs in the morning with the boys, and I used to see a much older person quite often on my mornings, and he said to me once, it was a man, "Who are you dressed up for?" You know, he'd comment on what I was wearing quite often, and I would say, for me, it's just for me, it's not for anybody else. If I bought something nice to wear, I'm going to wear it. I make an effort with myself, not for anybody else but for me, because I know that it makes me feel so much better. I feel a lot more confident as well. Confidence throughout the day is going to make you feel so much happier. I also love to wear perfume every day. I'm not talking expensive perfume. I have a lot of inexpensive dupes that I love wearing. Even if you're not going out, a little spritz of perfume, it really helps you feel like the main character. And this is all about main character energy and you being the main character of your life. Buying yourself the nice pajamas as well. It doesn't have to be expensive. I think these ones in particular were from Temu, but I absolutely love to wear nice pajamas around the house if I'm not going anywhere, or in the evening having a matching robe. I feel like that makes such a difference and is so much more cozy and romantic than putting on some like old bleach stained t-shirt to bed. Again, it's about romanticizing those little moments. So if you're not going anywhere for the day, you can still put on a lovely like lounge set or something, anything that's just going to make you feel good in your skin. So when you're pottering around the house, or in the mornings you're pottering around, if you've got a gorgeous dressing gown on that you love, that, you know, matches your pajamas or whatever, gorgeous, comfortable, flowy, soft fabrics that makes you feel feminine and put together, is a big part of a romantic morning. And yeah, make time in the morning for your favourite hot drink. Get your favourite mug out. Maybe if you've got like one of those coffee machines, have a fancy coffee with the coffee pods, put a little bit of syrup in it, or if you have certain teas, bit of dash of honey, bit of cinnamon, or maybe like make yourself a matcha or a nice iced coffee, whatever you prefer, but really make it feel special. Presenting your food and drink, like, I always think if I was going to be cooking for somebody, you like to present it nicely. If it's for somebody else, you should absolutely be doing the same thing for you as well, because it makes a difference, trust me. Use the nice cutlery and plates for yourself. Get yourself a beautiful mug or glass to have your drink from, and sit and enjoy every moment, every sip of your morning coffee or tea. Really appreciate and enjoy it. Sit without your phone in your hand and just appreciate how good it tastes. The warmth of the mug in your hand, like all of that. It might sound silly, but I promise you all these little things will make such a difference. It's the same with breakfast. Nourish yourself like somebody you love. Plate it up beautifully for you. Get yourself the nice sourdough bread. Add some berries. Drizzle with honey, whatever it is that you're making. Really romanticize it. And also sit and eat it, like I say, with the coffee. Sit and eat without distraction, no phone, just enjoying every single bite of your gorgeous, nutritious breakfast that you have made for you with love. Another thing to do is to move your body as well. I like to do a bit of it like an easy stretching video a lot of the time on YouTube. I also do the morning school run, and I walk to and from the school with the boys in the morning. My little walk back from the school run in the morning, I will put my ear pods in. I'll either listen to a podcast or I'll just listen to music, and as I'm walking back, appreciating everything around me. I automatically feel more grateful for everything. I feel really relaxed, so that when I get back and I'm ready to start some work, like I have had that lovely 10 to 15 minute walk home with my music on. It's one of my favourite parts of the morning. But yeah, music in general just really helps give that cinematic feel to your day. You're the main character in this movie of your life, and what is a movie without a soundtrack? So it is a great idea to go onto Spotify or whatever music streaming device you have and to curate some different soundtracks for different moments in your life. So if you need something when you're cleaning the house, it's going to give you a little bit more motivation, or sitting down reading in the evening, put on some lovely jazz music, I don't know, something really chilled and relaxing. Some really upbeat music as well for the morning when you're getting ready for the day. It is a real big game changer, adding music to all those little moments in life. The next thing you can do is to take yourself on solo dates. This is something that I am obsessed with doing. I am a single mum of 3 boys, so if I get the opportunity to spend some time just on my own doing something that I love, then I jump at the chance. It can be a little bit scary at first, especially if you are not used to going and getting dinner by yourself or going and getting a coffee on your own. It can feel a little bit uncomfortable at first, but I promise you that once you start doing these things for yourself, you're gonna just be obsessed with it. You're gonna feel so confident and happy spending time just you doing exactly selfishly whatever you want to do with your day. So if that's going to a bookshop, if that is going and getting your favourite coffee, if it's going to the cinema to watch a film that you've always wanted to watch, if it's taking yourself for a little picnic, whatever it might be, I think what it does is it really helps you to break the pattern of waiting. You're not waiting for your friends, you're not waiting for your partner, you're not waiting to meet that person to be in a relationship with if you were single, because life is happening now, and solo dates teach you to live fully and romanticize the present. And it's also telling yourself that you're worthy of all of these experiences. The confidence that you're going to feel from going and doing these things all on your own is going to be huge, and it's a great way to connect with yourself. Spending time with just you, without going on your phone so much, without distraction, just you. It's a great way to reflect on what you want out of life, what makes you happy, and what lights you up, basically. And you become your own source of joy, and pretty soon you'll realise that you're not lonely, you're empowered doing these things by yourself. And the next thing, because you might be thinking, yeah, but what about all the the stuff that I have to do in life that I really don't want to do, like working or cleaning or the boring appointments or going to the gym. We obviously can't control all of the things that we need to do, but we absolutely can control how we experience it. So if you can find ways to romanticize the everyday ordinary, it's gonna make life feel so much more fulfilling overall, because you don't need a fancy lifestyle to feel good, you just need intention. So some of the ways that you can do that, so you've got to come home and you've got to clean. Some of the things that I do 100% that gets me so much more excited, or at least enjoying the process of cleaning, is the music again. Like I say, putting my headphones in when I've got to clean is a game changer for me personally. I think it's one of those things where once you just start doing something, once you just start the cleaning and put the music on, you're in the zone then, you're gonna do it. When was it? At the weekend just gone, I had to clean the house and I did not want to do it at all. And I was thinking, God, I'm just not in the mood, I don't want to clean the house. But it really needed doing. I had to do like a full top to bottom sweep of the house. I put my headphones in, I put all my favourite music on. If anybody had looked through my window, they would have just thought, what on earth is that woman doing? Would I have cared though? Probably not. I danced around the house, cleaning everywhere. I got completely lost in my own little world, and it made the whole process so much more enjoyable, genuinely. And I would recommend doing that to anybody, or listening to an audiobook or a podcast, something that's going to bring you joy, something that makes you just sort of get lost for a moment and you can get on with the tasks that you've got to do, but you are also transported to a complete other world. It's all about tying together things that you maybe dislike, so emptying the dishwasher or folding your washing, or pairing that with singing and listening to a song that you love. It sort of balances it out and brings the enjoyment into it. I also love to light a candle when I'm sitting down to do some work, or having my oil diffuser on. I feel like Different scents are really important as well. This is where it comes with the perfume as well. I love being able to just smell my own perfume. I think it really does romanticize the moment, and it's really important. It's really comforting. Romanticize your to-do list as well. This is something that I've always done, is buy the nice notepads, have the nice stationery, use those cute stickers and coloured pens, set timers and give yourself little rewards every time you complete something. Turn the productivity into something more fun. Narrate your life like you're in a story, like I would do when I was a child, and pretend that I was the main character in my life. You've got to go to a meeting, you romanticize that little journey on towards your meeting. You're an important boss bitch who's going off to do a meeting. Or if you've got to go out to the shops, you're not just walking to the shops, you're on a little adventure in your own cozy little novel. It might sound a little bit silly, or you might be thinking, I don't know if I can get into that, but honestly, these things work. The next thing is to surround yourself with beauty. So tidy your space, buy yourself some flowers. You can get like a bunch of tulips for a couple of pounds, or a bunch of daffodils. Makes such a difference. Put up artwork that you love. Get your favourite photographs out. Really create an environment for yourself that is cozy and inspiring. You don't need a big budget to create a beautiful space. You really don't. Light a candle, buy the flowers, declutter a space in your home. It is really all about embracing the 5 senses. So use your favourite perfume, use incense, use a diffuser, light a candle, make your space smell beautiful. Have fairy lights around. I love fairy lights all year round. I would just find them so cozy and comforting. I've also got a really nice touch lamp in my room that has a really nice low light setting. It is so cozy, so in the evenings I've just got out the bath, I love to have that light on because it's such a cozy little reading light. Get yourself a soft blanket, get yourself some new bedding, or invest in a silk pillowcase. All of these little things to add a little bit of luxury to your life. There is a big difference, I think, for me, for setting the scene. So if I'm going to read a chapter of my book, having the cozy lighting, wearing the really comfy soft pyjamas, like after having a bubble bath and having a scented candle lit, I just feel 10 times more cozy and content and happy. Having cozy blankets everywhere as well. I just have a blanket everywhere I go. Like every time I am sat in the living room, I love a cozy soft throw that smells good. I can just wrap up in, even if like I don't particularly feel cold or anything. I just still love to have all of that softness, because beauty around you is not just how things look, it's also about how things feel. So lighting the candle, putting music on whilst you cook, adding some bubble bath to your bath, using the nice shower gel. It is all these small things that elevate your daily life. I think it's really important as well to be intentional with things that you consume. So I absolutely love Pinterest. I find that really inspiring. I feel like that puts me in a really cozy mood. It's a great one to, when instead of scrolling on social media, to sit and have a look through Pinterest. It gives me so many ideas as well, and I absolutely love seeing all the different ways people photograph things, and yeah, it's really inspiring. I love Pinterest. I think it's really important to, if you're on social media, to follow accounts that you find inspiring as well. Or if you want that cozy vibe, then I follow loads where it's like romanticizing your life and cozy mornings. I think people are so clever, and anybody that like doesn't understand why people take pictures and video everything, like I am so grateful for people that put together some of these things on social media. I think it can be really good for your mental health, some of these little videos that people put together. Like it is so inspiring, so romantic and lovely, and gives me so many ideas of things that I want to do for the day. So yeah, definitely take the pictures, make the little videos. If you're out with your friends, do some little videos. If you're out with your children, make sure you are filming loads of these little moments. When you look back at the photos, at the videos, it's really gonna help you notice all the beauty in all the ordinary little moments of the day. Because yeah, surrounding yourself with beauty is not about perfection. It's about choosing to make your life feel sacred, soft and intentional. And yeah, through all of it, make sure you speak to yourself kindly as well. I think that's, you know, I think we often forget how important that is. You've got to be your biggest cheerleader in life. You've got to be. And romanticizing your life begins with how you speak to yourself. So speak to yourself with the love that you deserve, and treat yourself with the love you deserve. That's what it's all about at the end of the day, because you do deserve all the love in the world, and you're the one to give it to yourself. And create your own joy. There is so much to find joy in this world, and I honestly think that's what happiness boils down to. Finding the joy in all of the little things in life. I just rambled on for so long. that my camera battery got completely exhausted of me and switched off. So I think I'm going to end today's video here. I hope it was helpful in some way. I would love to know in the comments down below anything that you do to bring a little bit of joy to your day, that romanticizes your life. And yeah, I really appreciate you watching today's video. I would love it if you give it a big thumbs up if you did. And of course, please do come back again for my next one. Take care everyone. Bye.